Hey my friends, welcome to Owlets Tarot. This is Jason here to do General Collective. Please keep in mind the message is timeless, and also please keep in mind that it is a General Collective, so the messages can't and won't resonate with everybody. Anything you need to know about the channel is down in the description box, and I am using the White Sage Tarot for you guys today, with some oracle cards from the Wild Mystic Oracle to clarify. So yeah, let's get started. We have the Ten of Wands as the card, as kind of the energy that you're bringing to the reading. King of Swords in the past. Ten of Swords in the present. Seven of Wands in the future, and potential outcome or slash and or advice. We have the Page of Swords. So, a lot of swords, a lot of wands, a lot of air and fire. Can be difficult energy. Can be an energy that can quickly snowball into something bigger. So starting with the Ten of Wands, the current energy you're bringing into this reading can have to do with excessive expectation, can have to do with assumed commitments, but there's a need for endurance here. There's a need for fighting for your beliefs, despite it feeling at times like an uphill climb or a battle that you can't win. A need for perseverance. And perhaps there's even a need for mounting a defense. But know that your courage and your resolve will be admired even by those who may not always agree with you, or who may currently not agree with you. Yeah, there's a personal victory that's possible here. I've been gardening, so please ignore my soiled nails. In your past energy, recent past, King of Swords, an energy of objectivity, an energy that's highly motivated, can be a bit materialistic, but has a critical intelligence. I have a feeling of someone let me just say this, don't sell yourself short. And don't let anyone else convince you in any way, shape, or form to sell yourself short. You know, because sometimes people like to bring us down when they see us going up. You know, that's sad, but true. I've experienced it in my life. I've known many others who've experienced it in their life. Yeah, sad but true. The Ten of Swords in your current energy. The end of a cycle is often represented by the Ten of Swords, a detaching from things you once believed in, for some deep wounds, soul wounds, being pushed into a dark night of the soul, if you will, by someone's callous lack of care in handling your emotions, your current emotional state. It could even indicate mental or physical abuse or abuse by a narcissist, gaslighting. So if this resonates, things seem pretty overwhelming for you, and I'm truly sorry about that. But recognize fully that you're not the problem, and it's best to detach. And notice how the swords are stabbing through this green, representing the heart chakra. So it's really being stabbed in the heart. Now, in upcoming energy, we've got the Seven of Wands. So there could be some obstacles to overcome, perhaps due to a lack of faith in your own vision, or indecisiveness on your part. This indecisiveness could have been created by this Ten of Swords energy. But now is the time to have things really lined up, dotted T's and dotted I's, crossed T's. Making sure that you're being very meticulous and going over everything, making sure that everything is on the up and up. And then the Page of Swords, potential outcome or advice. Now this could indicate conflicts that lead in the long run to new perspectives and new knowledge on your part, or on the part of another, or on both your parts. The Page of Swords has very keen but also hypersensitive intellect. Even if they've gotten good at internalizing and hiding those more easily hurt aspects of themselves, of their emotions. Now the cards, the oracle cards, we've got care, collaborate, transform, stillness, and heal. So, first, the crab and care. The crab, Cancerian energy, having to do with self-care, having to do with navigating the sea of strong emotion. Crab card represents the moon, hence the Cancerian energy. The crab card also symbolizes the ebb and flow of strong emotion, strong energy, strong feeling, the soul. It's about taking control of the tides of feeling, whether they're calm seas or whether, they're fucking tsunamis. Crabs, crustaceans, live in a casing of thick protective armor that guards them against predators and at times the violence of the waters around them, which is a reminder to us of how important empathy toward oneself and self-care are at this time. And it urges you to keep your eyes open and recognize destructive forces of negative emotion around you so that you can take steps to guard yourself against them. Don't let those strong waves of emotion overtake you, but learn to ride the waves to safer harbor. Don't let someone else's destruction destroy you. Then we also have stillness. And this is Aquarius energy. And this card represents stillness and serenity. It signals a need for psychological and perhaps spiritual rest. Just a mental R&R. This is a card of mindfulness, of grounding, of reflection, and you're being urged to stop and take a moment and gather yourself before moving forward. For the bee, here representing hard work and focus, so collaboration to achieve a goal, but there's a strong focus on the goal itself. The only warning would be to not lose enthusiasm. Don't give in to the exhaustion one feels when losing hope in a passion project, especially, being right beside this Ten of Wands. Now, with the butterfly, and sorry, I keep hitting the camera. With the butterfly, here we represent transition, change. Butterflies are often associated with transformation due to their transition from caterpillar to butterfly. Although there could be some alteration with the physical, this is often indicating a deeper and more intrinsic change. This card also comes out as a sign of comfort to anyone who may have recently lost someone, or who may have lost someone who's been on their mind a lot lately. These loved ones continue, and the universe wants you to remember that. And for someone else, someone could also be moving on, or temporarily moving away from a relationship here, being underneath this Seven of Wands. And then we have healing with the frog. So this is all about restoration, healing, death and rebirth, from water-based tadpole to full-grown frog. For some, there could be an addition to the family, a pregnancy, an adoption, a pet, a little fur baby. But this card is encouraging you to not feel disconnected from the true power of healing, even when the road ahead is rocky and, bumpy as hell. Recognize and remember that just because things are hard and have been hard doesn't mean they always will be hard. This healing falling right across, this center row with this Ten of Swords in the present shows that there's a lot of potential for growth, for healing, within this stillness, within this sacred space of healing and transformation. And remember that nothing that you do has to be done on your own. You have someone or individuals who are willing to help you on your journey forward, despite others perhaps trying to hold you back in some way. And the last card that I pulled for you is the Gall. And I honestly don't know if I've ever pulled this card. I can't remember. So I'm going to grab the book. Try to find the page. Alright, Gall. Alright. This could have to do with spiritual messengers, which is interesting because, you know, I spoke of your loved ones being around you at this time. Tapping into your intuition, behaving responsibly, ability to see from afar, and friendships. When you have Gall Spirit soaring into your life, you are being asked to look at this situation from a different perspective. Take a step back, detach from any expectations you have, and look with new eyes. If there are any hidden tools or resources that you couldn't see before, perhaps you'll see them now. Shift your attitude the way a gull shifts on the current, and you will get to where you need to go. Alright, my friends, I hope that these messages helped someone or resonated in some way. If they did, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't feel shy about letting me know if they resonated in the comments. I always love to hear from you. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching. You're loved, you're seen, and I couldn't be more thankful that you've chosen to share your valuable time with me. And until we meet again, my friends, take great care of yourselves first and foremost always, so that you can be there for those around you, so that we can take care of one another. Alright, my friends, stay well. Bye.